Welcome to the Diva Network. We have a fork in have you ever wondered what the fork in the logo is about? Or are you wondering that now? Yes, so we're a collaboration with the Dining Empire. And I'll show you in a moment the shows that we're connected to, but we've been, Christine, who's sitting there, is the founder and has had a show on WeTV for over 6 years. And Destination Divas, we've been on the Travel Channel, and now we have Dining Divas Texas, Florida, California, New York, and we're coming on Google, Apple, Prime, and lots of others. So we kept the fork to show the collaboration. But for people who don't know, they're like, what is this fork? These women are aerating the ground, or what are they doing when they're walking, planting more seeds? I mean, I'm sure there's a tie-in. But we're a collaboration with that show. I'm one of the hosts, and I executive produce when we do masterminds, as well as whenever we are when we're doing anything to do Diva Network. So my background is in self-development. I've worked with people, organizations like the Napoleon Hill Foundation for over 20 years. I've been in several of their books. I've co-produced an event with Les Brown in person. I did the last interview with Bob Proctor outside of his own ecosystem. And that has been my world. I'm a product of that environment. And I was doing a Think and Grow Rich tour when I met Christine Curran, and I interviewed her because we had John Gray, Mark Victor Hansen, Les Brown, Dennis Whaley, all these men over 70. And I went, they're amazing, they're legends, but we need more women in the space. And so I was introduced to Christine. We fell in love virtually in front of everyone. and we decided to work together. Within 8 weeks, we did a Think and Grow Rich Mastermind in St. Lucia with the Napoleon Hill Foundation and Think and Grow Rich Institute, and we filmed it. And then that started our relationship. So then I started hosting on Destination Divas, and it was like my fun thing, the fun thing, get with the girls, glitter party, so I was doing things with some of the most amazing men on the planet, and in kind of this, but then I had a double life. I don't know if any of you have ever had a double life, like, mom by day and like free with the girls at night. I don't know what your double life, but I see the wiggle, and you know what I mean. So I was living this double life where I'm like very serious about my transformational impact on the planet, and even working as the president of the Napoleon Hill Institute. And then at the same time, I had this fun thing where I'd go pack my craziest outfits and my most diva glitter fashion, and we'd go eat food and drink and talk. And I don't even drink alcohol, so mine were mocktails, by the way, and coffee, really great, rich, powerful coffee. And we were having all this great time, and what was opening is my soul, honestly. It's like a pocket of myself that as a driven woman, I didn't even know I needed, while we're helping each other with hair and makeup, and all of this joy just started opening, and also other doors, resources, because just like boys do deals over golf clubs and over, things like that, when you get women together that are driven and they're having a great time, we can't help but start exchanging information. And, we're sitting with the top entrepreneurs, and Christine started going, after the masterminds, that was her first experience with self-development. So the divas, some of them that are still with us now, started going, let's do some trainings, like teach us some more. And what I found is, they're going, can we do this every week? And Christine was going, please, like, do your women's empowerment thing here. Do it with the divas. And you know what? That took my double life and made it a very big expanded life where I get to have, yes, isn't that great? Where I get to have both things. Because now, even if I go teach at the most conservative place with a brand diva, I can show out all the way. I can show up like I'm Tina Turner about to perform a concert in my clothing because it's the diva brand, right? Which is really fun. I can also come in tennis shoes But Diva, we redefined. So anyway, before I go to that, what it means, I just want to say that I think it's so important as we go through our own journey of life to realize like what we're called to, but also what we are. And that when you find that happy spot of what you are and what you're called to, you get your authentic expression. And that is the most alive, most powerful, most expressed place to be. And I'm really grateful that I found and unfolded, bloomed into that version. So what is the Diva Network? The world's most affordable mastermind. And we've had people ask, why does a diva and affordable go in the same sentence, right? But for us, diva is a way of being, and it's not a class, it's not a location, it's not a color, it's not a country. It is a set of core values. And we believe that, I call it God, you call it what you want, that every single individual is planted with a great design and should be afforded the opportunity to step into their most powerful, expressed, creative, wonderful self. And then when we're all doing that, it means children free, families free, finances free, and so many other things. And so we took what we have invested. I've invested hundreds of thousands, pressing on $1 million over the many years in my life, 20 something years in self-development. And every dollar has been worth it. Even the courses that I didn't open, even because it was all lessons and all an investment in here, and that cannot be taken away. And again, we have decided that everybody gets to have that, and that we're going to make it the most affordable mastermind, that it's $100,000 value in what we're giving, and we're giving it to the world at a very affordable price. So let's go. It's where you get to network with like-minded women, access capital, boost brand visibility. We already have a testimonial, Jimmy. I don't know if you have that ready of the capital one. Nope, we'll keep it going. We'll come back to that. We're getting this down. Here are some of our shows: Dining Dudes, Dining Divas, California. Now you see it makes sense. Look at that Texas one. Doesn't that look good? I'm in Texas, by the way, so I'm kind of camping out there, and that's our show. But Destination Divas and coming on Apple Prime and Google. All right? So divas, read it out loud: driven, inspiring, visionary, authentic, sisterhood, and the men, Robert, who support us. So we do have a lot of men in our network, including Jimmy Azell, who is the president of the Diva Network and is one of the reasons we are able to make a global impact and not just a local impact, which we'll share that more. All right, let's go. So you get, as a Diva VIP, oh, look at that fluffy dog. I just want to, okay. As a Diva VIP, so we have a free community and we open certain levels of things, but our VIP, they're invested with us. We're investing with you. You get exclusive trainings. Ding. All right. You get monthly trainings with various celebrities, speakers, and thought leaders like Lisa Nichols. She was one of our very first partners. We just did a show with her, a breakthrough experience in Exuma with the Divas. And this next several months, we've already brought you Jeff Hoffman, Don Green from the Napoleon Hill Foundation. We have an actress, Renee, who is on Jersey Boys and West Side Story, that'll be with us in a few weeks. We have Dennis Waitley this weekend, but it's our commitment that we are not gatekeeping. We are bringing you our top inner circle people and removing the barrier so that you have access to the same information, the same people that we have, and that you would get at $100,000 mastermind per year. Okay. We have weekly virtual group trainings. That's Wednesday, 2 meetings. One is where we're bringing our top who. He or she looks like a monkey right now, and it is just driving my cuteness overload crazy. All right. So in that weekly meeting, it's to elevate your business. Who's the top who and what is going to move the needle in your business. Meeting 2 is access to the most valuable part. I mean, everything that we have, The most valuable thing is going to be the community. It's going to be Robert and what he knows. It's going to be Tawana and what she knows. It's going to be Jeff Hoffman, who started Priceline, and what he knows, going, hey, here's what I see in the marketplace and business and mindset, and I'm going to give it to you right now, hot off the press. So meeting 2 is where we go into breakout rooms and you're creating connections, collaborations, and things like that. Already in there, there's been a collaboration where 2 people created an $8,000.
So to listen before I speak. And so much we make
government contract. We've had someone create being funded $1.3 million. And we've had one group out of Africa. He was doing it on his own, but also got help within the Diva Network, helping 300 girls in Africa get reusable sanitary napkins because they were missing a week of school every month because they were on their periods. And we're continuing, Barbara, who's our Africa representative, one of the Africa teams, we're opening in Africa. So that meeting is for collaboration, and we are measuring the results in there. It's not just to say hi, to meet people, to ego stroke, to not feel alone. While it does all that and get your energy up, it is to how are we going to create change and impact in the world? How are we going to support each other in business? How are we going to move the needle in our revenue? How are we going to move the needle in the areas that we're called to be the solution for, right? And so we're constantly measuring what happens in there. Because if things are not moving, we're not doing our job. Right? And so we're going, what do we need to teach then so that we maximize this room better? Okay, let's keep it going. Great to see your faces. New people came in. All right, so exclusive access to Meet the Divas and our dream team. So this is like this week, we've had DMA. All right, the Disney is her client. She is their HR process and technology. She invented it. BET. She was an executive for. Stanford is her client. The city of Los Angeles is her client. She is a 6-figure a month to hire her as a strategist. And she came in not only as our strategist, but your strategist, helping you think through what is the impact. And what she's known for are companies that have taken 4 years trying all these things. She comes in 30 days, done. And so that level of strategist on your team, on your vision, in your life, that's just one example of who we're bringing to you. All right? Let's keep it rolling. So whenever we do live things, you get to be a part of our meetup. So I'm here in Dallas. Cynthia, I didn't see where you're at. And Mark, I didn't see where you're at, but feel free to put it in the chat. In Dallas, we have a grand opening with one of our hair salon partners and DFW Women in Networking. And so we're filming, we're putting up the pink carpet, we're supporting her. And you get to come, if you were here in Dallas, you could come do that. We have a premiere party coming, a press party with all these celebrities and FUBU TV coming up in Florida. You're the first people that get the invites to come join the Divas and be a part of that. Because we want to bring you with us everywhere. You get unlimited 7-night vacation incentives. And let me just say something about this. But first, I'm going to hydrate while Cynthia's writing where she is. So whenever we started the Diva Network, at first, even though all my life I've been affirming the fastest growing movement of unleash, I've said, of women who are financially, spiritually, mentally, and physically free. When I started with the Diva Network, I thought, oh, Florida, California, New York, Texas, that'll be where we have an audience. They can come join us. And then Jimmy, who owns a company that has this product, so now he's part of our company, which is why we have this. He had taken a $50 product that helped realtors, high ticket salespeople, roofing people retain clients. And the way they did it is they give away these vacations, like on the 1 year anniversary, or, oh, you closed a house with me, so here's a vacation, right? And they just pay the taxes. And they're really nice vacations. Think Marriott, Hyatt, non-timeshare, all right? Really nice vacations. And so he took that $50 product and then he put it on blockchain. All right. How many of you are familiar with blockchain? It's kind of a new, I'm earning and learning. I'm just going to tell you. Yay. And he welcome from Sweden. So he put it on blockchain. And he did that so he could go faster, because you don't have to open a bank account in every single country. It protects, it allows people to have freedom. They can pay in crypto and be paid in crypto. He put a 40% affiliate commission on it. And in 8 months, they went into 58 countries and paid out over $3 million in commission. And so, yeah, I know it's exciting. So he told me, Adora, you think you're impacting people here in America? And he goes, you will. You'll continue to do that. But wait till you see what happens when you go into these third world countries that are no longer identifying as third world, and they are taking in and feeding their mind, and you give them an income opportunity. He goes, partner with me. Let's bring this Diva Network onto blockchain so we can have this global impact together. And how many of you already went, me too? Yeah, I feel that, right? And so, so because we partnered, Jimmy gave to the Diva VIPs. This is just pure relationship. Again, collaboration. Right? You're going to hear me talk community and collaboration. Jimmy and his team, from where I was, we didn't have the budget to hire him. So what do? We collaborated because we had a shared vision, right? And then how did I get this product? I'm not having to pay for this product. He is bought into the vision through collaboration. So when your vision is big and you remove your limitations and you move into community and collaboration, then more is possible. So this is something you get. We all get. Thank you to Jimmy, the men who support women. Yep. All right, let's keep it going. So he also does an incentive marketing academy, which, by the way, is tomorrow's training in the Diva Network. How to use this to close more business, to create more client retention, to attract new customers, or maybe you just want to go on vacation yourself. You need to incentivize your kids to do something. I don't know, but we'll be covering that. And you also get a light trip valet travel membership, which helps save on your travel and vacations, which play together, stay together. So all of that's $97 a month. Now, come on. I know that you've paid more for memberships that you're not using. Tell me, nod something if you paid 97. Okay. So that's 97 a month, affordable. I think it's already an outrageous give, that alone. I know we had one member that signed up just for the vacation incentives, but okay. And I'm not resentful at all, God, y'all pray for me right now. Okay. Just kidding. Okay. So we have only 1,000 founders. The founders are the people who see our vision, jump in, are starting. They're the early adapters. They're not just that, they're the community builders. We see you as people who are like, I am here for it. I'm here to lead. I'm here to be a leader within the community. So something we have coming at the beginning of second quarter is, how many of you have some kind of card in your digital wallet, like a credit card? Yeah. Okay. So we'll have a Diva members card in the wallet. That's another collaboration. They work with Nike. And they saw our vision and went, we want in. We want to be your partner. Let us lock arms with you. And this is our goal, is to have 1 million free members in there. All right. And then to have 10,000, at least 10,000 paid members. I think it's won't be long and there'll be 100,000. But as a founder, because we know you're driven, visionary, all the things, we want to bring our resources to you, which, what do you need? You need more people to know about the impact that you make in the world so that your divine clients can do business with you. So we feature you. You get to offer a free benefit to the free members. And go ahead and put in the chat what your business is. I'd love to know so I can give you some examples. And then you also get to, oh, you were ready for that. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, Mark. I see what you did there. Mark was like, ta-da! I got it. That was so good. It's so great to meet you too. So cybersecurity. So it may be like for free members, you get a 10-minute audit for free. And we're going to give you some things that you can do. For paid members, half off of our 1-year service because you are a Diva member, right? So, and then the other thing that we'll be training is before you shop outside, go look in the network because your people are hooking you up. We're hooking each other up. And you want to exchange revenue within the sisterhood, the brotherhood, so that what? So that all tides rise together and we can measure how are we impacting each other in community. So I know some of you are still typing. It's all right. Take your time. I want to read it. We want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on. I'm not usually singing this much, but I like it. Tawana, you're dancing with me. You've got the vibe. All right, let's keep it going. Keep it moving. You get Diva preferred resources. So this is, we have already opened the woman who, JKN, who writes our emails, and she gave an outrageous offer. Like, you want me to load your emails? I'll do it. You know, we give you our tools, our people, our graphic artists, and who they are. And of course, there are going to be more that come, but you get straight access to our who, because with the right who, you collapse time, right? And the ones who already know what to do and how to do it. So we'll give you those. All right. Spiritual, psychic. Wait, I missed that. Let me go back. Spiritual, stay right there. Yeah. Okay. Tawana, spiritual guide, psychic medium, international best-selling author. Yeah. So yours might be a free member, you know, like how to set your space spiritually to receive messages, right? And then your Diva perk might be 50% off. You want it to be something that isn't offered anywhere else so that they feel like, oh, this is my Diva benefit, my perk. That's beautiful. You specialize in forging meaningful connections by introducing individuals to podcasts, radio shows, speaking engagements, premier networking events with over 35 years of experience. So, of course, our driven, inspiring, visionary, authentic leaders with a message to share, they want. How many of you want to be on more podcast stages, interviews? Yeah, so you would offer a perk. Here's how to get on more to the free members, my cheat sheet of the top 10 podcasts or something to get on to. As a paid Diva member, the perk would be something like, you know, a percentage off or an extra VIP something. Like, for instance, hair salon, something they know normally charge $50 for, they give that free to our free members. Something they add a blowout. If you get extensions with them, you get the blowout, which they normally charge for. So we help you think through that. But okay, let's keep moving. I'm still waiting on Cynthia's. Property investment, hospitality. I love it. Zimbabwe and Sweden. You know who else loves it? Jimmy, because he is king of us going to other countries. And when he thinks about other countries that we're building in, he's already like, I know the trips we're going to take there. I know we're going to go meet teams there. So that's awesome. Okay, Cynthia, let's see. We connect businesses on the continent of Africa, which is what, you know, we're going to Africa, honey. Founder of, Kalpa Miami, and we do executive coaching, holistic practices, self-growth discovery. You're opening a nonprofit, empowering women. Yeah, so you get it. You know what you'd be offering, and you know these are your people, because you know what? You cannot outgrow your trauma. It's really the truth. Like, you know, you get to a certain level and then some old crap that you haven't dealt with yet is like, no, I'm going to body slam you down. And that's when you go to work. You go to work. If you're smart, you go to work, right? You go to work, you heal it up, and you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to do my work. So our entrepreneurs are perfect kind of, you're in the right place. You hate to be rude, but you leave in 15 minutes. All right, Tawana, we're going to get it together. Thank you. It's not rude. We got it. We're almost there. And I'm glad that you're speaking. Okay, so lifetime annual fee never raises for founders, even if life happens. We keep moving. All right, let's go. Reserve seating at all events because we don't do lines and we want to sit together. We want to not have to be the one who's with the smoke telling them, no, they're coming. You always have that late friend that doesn't show up until they've already announced, stop holding seats, and you're still pretending. All right, none of that. You get reserved seats. Let's go. First access to all escape trips. We'll keep it rolling. Keep it first access to all Diva Live events. We discussed that, but you get the first access. Founders only Zoom. Those are powerful, very powerful, because you meet with other people like you that go all in, that want to do the best, that are paying attention, and we bring you more time with our people. Yeah, let's keep it going. The Diva Talk. Look at that logo. I mean, I love that. I love what she did there. Isn't that I get happy when I see that. This is think TED Talk. This is your opportunity to be in community and to give value to the community. So you're going to give value. You're going to give a talk. You're going to establish your expertise through generosity to the community. And then the community knows, okay, that's who I need for that. That's who I need for that. That's who, right? And so not only is that powerful because you can use it anywhere else, but really for being seen and getting visibility inside of a community of leaders like this, that's very, very powerful. All right. And that Diva Talk is recorded and will live in our school portal forever under the value that you give. So it's not just your name. It's here's who it's for, here's who it's going to help. And so it's that long term, again, us going, how do we take what we have, which is authority, visibility, community, and open that to you, our founders and partners. And one more thing about that, can we go right back, is that your Diva perk that you come up with will be connected to your Diva Talk. So you'll put it in there. You see how it starts to oh, I know where to go next. I know, exactly. Okay. Good. I love it. I love it when body language is involved. I get that. I'm okay, I don't have to say anything else. I got it. Okay, keep it going. Keep going. Private founders only mastermind events with celebrity entrepreneurs. So I told you about the breakthrough event we did with Lisa Nichols. We have something coming up in June that's founders only. And because Jimmy owns a vacation company since 2017, we get the absolute best pricing for the great experiences, like a Diva level experience. And then we pass that on right to you. We're not even looking to make a profit there. Why? Because you get a bunch of 100 driven, inspiring, visionary, authentic leaders vacationing, making deals in pools, on the dance floor, over dinner. How do you think that impacts the growth of not only your results, but the results that we create as the Diva Network? It's a great investment play for us and for you. And I love it. Okay, I love it. This one's epic, in my opinion. They're all epic. The community's the most epic. So let me say that because you'll be featured in the Diva Experience podcast, which is going on Audible. So not just iTunes, Apple, Spotify, all that's great, but on Audible and iHeartRadio. So you get those as seen on, and then you pass your thing. And guess what's in there? Your Diva perk, right? Your Diva perk is in there. Or whatever. And that authority building piece, when they see you were on the same podcast that Don Green of the Napoleon Hill Foundation was on, that Jeff of Priceline, it's borrowed credibility. And how many of you know that if people have to be able to perceive you as an expert and perceive you as an authority, and if you've got two different people, one that says as seen on Audible with XYZ and one that's got their Instagram page and maybe a website, they're two different things. And so that's what we're doing is we're going to help you be positioned as the credible authority that you are in the expertise that you have. So you get that. We're almost there. So all of that for $997 annually, $1,000 annually, which I think is freaking outrageous because, again, half the speakers we've already brought, you only meet them and get to ask them questions in a $20,000 or $100,000 mastermind, somewhere in between 10,000 minimum. But it's been a long time since I've seen one like that. So let's keep it going. So of course we have the free, the 97, the founders. Let's keep it going. I do want to share that we created a reward system with this, an affiliate, a 2-tier affiliate. So only 2-tier. Beyond that, you're considered network marketing, and now you get into all kinds of, and we didn't want that anyway. So 40% commission is what we pay for referrals, and then 10% second tier. And we did that for a few reasons. One, because where your treasure is, there your heart is. And if we want your heart, not just on yourself, but in the success of the community and the people that you refer, then we thought paying it forward and paying it out would create scale. Because that means everybody's looking out for community, not just people looking for what do I get from this community, right? Also, affiliate marketing has been a nice income stream for me. It is the way of the current. We have someone here in this room as a single mom, raise your hand, Sheila, that in 1 week before Christmas, this is not an income claim or a promise, but she made close to $3,000 in 1 week before Christmas as a waitress, right, in the service industry. And not only that, she is being seen by everybody. Wants a Sheila now. Like, how many of you know once people see you, they're like, oh, I knew it was in you all along, right? I always knew you were the best, right? But no, but Sheila has, once she met her gifting and talent and was in a community that celebrated her, something unleashed. And now she's in all the rooms and everybody wants Sheila in their room. She's been on multiple sets, multiple vacations, and has earned close to $6,000 now in 6 weeks or something like that. Not an income claim, not claiming, but that's what's possible. For some people, that's the income stream that gives you freedom to stay with your kids and do the other. And for some people, it's an additional stream. It's their retirement plan. So I love that we have this. All right. We are right now taking fiat, but so you know, we will be moving to crypto only. So right now, I just mean that's the way you pay in, and it's the way you pay out. And there's a reason for that. One, it's where economy is going. Two, it allows us to make the most impact globally and to rise up our brothers and sisters. Once we go to crypto only, commissions are paid out immediately because you're not worried about credit card fraud. You're not worried about Stripe shutting you down. You're not. It is. We were just on a phone call, Jimmy and I, with Stevie B. Who remembers Stevie B, the singer? He'll be on, by the way, in the next 90 days. And if you're in VIP or founders, you can ask him some questions. But he's wildly passionate about everything's going to blockchain because artists have had their music stolen. People stream things for free and they get paid pennies. Blockchain is the way that it's going. And so we are taking you with us, and we are going to ensure that, that we get to make the global impact that we want to make.